Oh my God, look at this woman behind me. God has blessed me in so many ways. Look at her. The better you love a woman, the more she whispers into the ears of God for you. A man cannot build wealth disrespecting his woman. You want to be wealthy? Love your woman. And men that say, you can't love every woman. A great man is a great man regardless of who's next to him. And a great man will always bring out the greatness in anyone that sticks next to him. Family is the first business, and a man that fails in family has failed in life.
Well, it seems that this was all fake, and this influencer is not the golden retriever husband he portrays himself to be. If you have no idea who this couple is, they are called Yeda Awakening. The man's name is Yedan, and his wife, or should I say ex-wife's name, is Aja. I hope I pronounced her name right. Now, this couple are a self-acclaimed relationship and marriage experts, like that is their brand. They do have businesses on the side, but what they are really known for, like what made them go mega viral and brought them into the spotlight, was these types of videos.
I don't care what these men say, you can't replace that woman. She is the best thing that happened to you. But you allow your pride, your ego, and those dusty friends that have nothing going on to convince you that you can do better than her. Now you're searching for that woman, and every woman you see, now you're destroying every woman because none of them amount to the woman that you lost behind your pride and ego. How dumb can you be? A lot of you men never had fathers, or if you had fathers, they didn't love the mother correctly. So you don't know what a woman really brings out of a man. All that peace that left when she left, all your growth and elevation that left when she left, you're a fool. You'll never, ever find another version of that woman. You might find a prettier one, a smarter one, but that woman's soul that's divinely connected to God, she was your covering. She was your blessings, and you ruined it. Beautiful love is 4 weeks postpartum, and we want to get in the pool today. Brothers, when you got a good woman, love her, appreciate her, take care of her. Because when you take care of a good woman, God takes care of you. I'm going to repeat, when you take care of a good woman, God takes care of you. When you serve a good woman, God starts to serve you in ways you don't even understand. See, I'm not talking about the dusty men. Good men that have good women, appreciate them, and watch how God open things up. Men, we are the real gold diggers. We want a woman to regulate our emotions, pat us on the back for doing what a man's supposed to do. Nurture the children, remain sexy, speak life into us when we feel low, and work a 9 to 5 at the same time. You can't convince me that we are not the gold diggers. And then we turn the tables on the woman when she asks a man just to be a man, because that comes with accountability. You men are really the gold diggers. Yet, you trying to switch it on to women. How sick can you be? If you want a woman to become the best version of herself, if you want a woman to be able to dwell in her femininity, you have to make her feel safe and secure. And when a woman feels safe mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially, the more feminine she becomes, the more softer she becomes. A woman will not respect a man that doesn't make her feel safe.
So Yedan and Aja became known as the perfect internet couple. You know, a man who worships the ground his wife walks on and a woman who supports her husband. And because of this, their brand, Yeda Awakening, became a lot of people's go-to for relationship advice, especially women, because who would not want a man who will give you $150,000 every single time you give birth to his child?
I pay my wife $150,000 every time she gives birth. And I also prepare all her meals from scratch myself, making sure it's high in nutrition, her hormones are balanced. She's an environment of love, peace, without any forms of chaos. She has maids. She has everything a woman needs to become her best version. But I just love taking care of her myself, because that's something you cannot purchase. Look at my wife. I pay my wife $250,000 a year. She has a maid. She has a chef. She has a personal stylist. It's my job from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head to maintain her, because she is a gift from God. That $250,000 goes into an account that I have no access to, only her, but she has her name is on every bank account that I have and every business that I own. Why? Because again, this is my gift from God.
But from the current events playing out in Yeda's marriage, it is now obvious that the love, the devotion, and everything basically that they preached was a lie. Aja was getting beaten behind closed doors. And this is why I have a problem with couples content and even people who measure the quality of their own lives and their own relationships by what they see online. I mean, several deep dives have come out about influencers who appear rich online, but in reality, they are very broke and in so much debt. And also dream couples who appear to be so in love on the gram, only to find out that when the cameras are not rolling, they are basically like strangers who hate each other. You see, this is my definition of social media. It is a virtual stage where everyone performs in their best costumes. Nobody shows you who they really are on social media. They just show you what they want you to see and believe. Now, this is not to say that the advice that this couple gave was not good. It was. It really was. Love, devotion, faithfulness, and respect should be the bedrock of any relationship and marriage. But what I am saying is that you shouldn't place their relationship on a pedestal and compare yourselves to them, such that if your good husband cannot afford to give you 150k per childbirth, you think he's not doing enough. Because the woman who was receiving 150k per kid has dropped a video announcing that her marriage ended.
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt. But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Yada. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
You were to never speak to Yada again, ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message?
That part's gonna make me cry. But I try everything, and in my heart, I love you. You will always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in a hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you though. That's what I would say.
And apart from this video, Aja made a post on Instagram announcing her divorce and exposing her husband for hitting her just 8 weeks after she gave birth to their last child. Just 8 weeks after she got the 150k, I guess. According to Aja's post, her 20s were consumed by building businesses, making babies, and getting bruises from her husband. She also posted a screenshot of her messages with her husband as proof that he actually did hit her. These messages say that on a particular night that he hit her, the rest of her tooth completely broke off. Now look at the way this message was worded. It suggests that he may have hit her before and it caused her tooth to be chipped or broken a little, and after another attack, the whole tooth fell out of her head. And I would not even be surprised if that were the case. Now on her Insta story, Aja also posted a series of photos and videos detailing what happened in summary. But one post stood out to me. A post where she said that Yaden had left the country for several months on what he called a healing journey, just after she had been physically assaulted. Now I don't know if this assault was by him or by someone else, but considering how this man presents himself online, does this look like what a loving husband and father would do to his wife and kids? I mean, what was he healing from that required him to be away for months while his wife was left alone and with the kids? And what's interesting is that a few people had clocked this a few years ago, long before all this is now coming out. Some women have always been suspicious of this couple, and they were suspicious of Yaden specifically because they believed that their perfect marriage was just a perfect performance.
The fact that people still think that the Yada guy is not beating on his wife and he got 2 wives is crazy to me. Because it's just been so much proof on the internet. And for one, me personally, I feel like anybody who broadcasts their family, their relationship, anything like that on social media and they make that their whole personality, it questions, is your lifestyle really genuine what you're portraying on the internet? it don't make me question it. It makes me think like, no, you're not genuine, and this is a whole facade. Because me personally, just people that I am around, and just me in my personal life, if you're broadcasting making profit off of your family or your marriage or your relationship, you're not happy. You're not growing. You need to get off the internet. Like, you're doing this for pay. You're doing this for money. You can't trust no man like that. Like, a man that bigs you up like that on camera, it questions, are you beating me in the background? Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I getting beat behind the camera? That's what I'm thinking.
Y'all, I'm ready to talk about it because we really need to stop glamorizing these relationships online. I just got caught watching this video of this guy and I think it's his wife, and they were like floating on this lazy river, and he was talking about, like, she's pregnant, by the way, and he was just like mesmerized in the video, like, look at her, this is how you love a woman, and you know, the more you love a woman, the more she whispers in God's ears about you, whatever he was saying. I was like, oh, that is so sweet. And then this video comes stitching and said, oh, just like caught me right dead in it, was like, we need to stop doing exactly the same thing that I'm saying. She was like, because did you know this man has been abusing that woman, knocking her head between washer and dryers, like going off. And my thing is, I just got caught. I just got caught looking at that relationship like, that is so beautiful. A black man honoring his black pregnant woman, loving on her publicly. And although that is a beautiful thing, it's even more beautiful if the real narrative is that he honors her outside of the camera. You know what I mean? Where it's not that type of focus. Y'all, the internet is not real. What we see on these relationship goals and all that, not real. What they say about how you should pursue a person on social media, not real. When they tell you exactly what to expect and all this, it's just a whole bunch of like smoky mirrors, not real.
Okay, and I just want to say this before I go to bed because it's really sitting on my conscience. There's a creator on here by the name of Yada Awakening, and he went viral for this video when his wife was pregnant. He was I can't remember if they were like in water or what they were doing, but he was just like complimenting her and saying how beautiful she was. You know, he was saying a lot of beautiful words to her, and you know, it was a beautiful video. All the things that he said in the video were beautiful. And then I went to his page and I was just looking at all the videos, and in every last video, he's basically recording his wife and he's saying all these nice things to her. And I don't know why. And this is not me hating y'all. Like, I love to see black love, especially black genuine love. I don't know why, but something is off about them. Like, I really genuinely don't feel like the way he uplifts her on social media and the way he talks to her on social media, I don't feel like it's like that behind closed doors. I don't feel like he treats her like that. Something is off about them. And just mark my words, when something comes out, and this is not me hating, like, I genuinely do wish and hope and pray that they have, you know, he's like, I really genuinely do hope that he's not abusing her or, you know, doing anything to destroy her mental health or whatever. But like I said, my discernment is never wrong, and it's something not right about that man. It's something not right about them videos. She does not look happy. Like, I be seeing a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, she looks so at peace. She looks like she's forcing a smile.
You see, I often believe that if something looks too good to be true, it probably is. Yedan's wife was suffering and smiling in an attempt to preserve her family's image and brand online, giving her husband the perfect cover to live a double life secretly. This is how abusers thrive, in secrecy, having all their deeds kept secret and on the low. That is how they remain successful in all their nefarious acts. I am happy for Aja that at least she bettered herself financially before she left her marriage. And honestly, that is a strategy I would advise women in abusive marriages to adopt as they are planning to leave, especially if they are stay-at-home moms, because the number of older trad wives I am seeing online who are now divorced and are regretting their entire life decisions is a cause for alarm. Aja was lucky enough to tell herself the truth at a young age and to leave while she still could. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Your comments help my videos a lot, so please consider saying something. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.